We're just gonna roll with it.
We're rolling.
Welcome to my grocery store, otherwise known as my dorm. This is a giant table full of all of my go-to dorm foods. I'm going to show you in this video 3 different dorm recipes that are really common things that I'll make in my dorm. So the bread I'm using for this sandwich that I'm making is called Ezekiel bread. And this specific one, they have lots of different kinds, but this one is the 7 sprouted grains. It has like 7 things. It has sprouted wheat, rye, barley, oats, millet, corn, and brown rice. So just the combination of all those good grains is gonna be good for fiber content and all that. And the second thing I'm gonna put on it is sabra, however you say this, I have no idea. But it's just this roasted red pepper hummus. Just gonna get a hearty spoonful and put that on there. Okay, so I got that pretty well coated, and after that I'm going to add a slice of cheese. I'm not going to say that provolone cheese is the healthiest cheese. It's what I have, it's what I use. Alright, and then there's only 2 things left. I decided to put vegetables on it instead of meat. These are just green bell peppers. I cut them into slices at my house actually. If I had a knife I could probably do it here. I'm just going to cover the entire length of the bread with those. And the next thing is these baby carrots. And then the last thing you gotta do is just stick the second piece of bread on top. And there you have a delicious, healthy, vegetable, hummus, cheese, Ezekiel bread sandwich. So that last thing I showed you was more of a lunch type of food. This one that I'm going to show you is kind of what my typical breakfast looks like. Something quick and easy where you can just kind of throw it on is the best way to go when you're living the dorm life. So this bread that I'm using this time, it's also Ezekiel bread, but it's a different kind. This one is cinnamon raisin, so it's kind of more of like a breakfast tasting themed bread. This is agave nectar. It's kind of like honey. It's a natural sweetener, but you'll find that it's a little bit thinner than honey is. Put it on there like so. These are Driscoll's raspberries, and they're probably molding by now because they've been in there for about a week. Just set those on there. These are also Driscoll's blueberries. Throw about 5 of them on there. And then we're gonna do blackberries, because why not? These are pretty messy. And the last thing I'm gonna use is Driscoll's strawberries, and this is a brand new carton. I have them pre-cut up in here into smaller pieces that can fit on toast. And there you basically have it. Most of the time you'll see me standing there at the bus stop with a plate of toast on my hand, and I get a little bit of weird looks for that.
What?
I don't know.
Alright, so we're done.
The third and final thing I'm going to show you, I'm going to classify into the snack category. I have here a rice cake. There's nothing in this thing. It is rice and it is salt. I'm pretty sure one of these is only 30 calories. That's why I like them. Just when you're wanting to munch on something. Most of the time I like to put peanut butter and jelly on them. My roommate bought these. She lives close to a Trader Joe's, and this peanut butter is probably one of the healthiest peanut butters you can get. Literally there's 2 ingredients, peanuts and salt. I'm just going to take a big scoop of it, not really measuring anything, and just plop it on the rice cake. This peanut butter is the brand 365, found at Trader Joe's, and then this jelly here is also found at Trader Joe's, and it's the same 365 brand. This is the one my roommate bought. This one is the one I bought, and I just really like strawberry rhubarb jam. And both of these are kind of more natural jellies. They don't have any sugar added. So take a scoop of these. I like jelly if you can't telly. There you have the simplest snack recipe ever, peanut butter and jelly rice cake. One really common thing you'll hear people talk about when it comes to food and living in the dorms is the freshman 15, which I have luckily managed to avoid due to these products and, you know, of course, the free gym and all that. this one I actually just bought for the first time today, but I had to include it because they're so good. If you go to the section of Hy-Vee, the health market, where like you weigh it on the scale, that's where I got this. And they're dried pineapple. There's only 2 ingredients. There's pineapple and there's sugar. So I'm guessing they are really sweet, so I'm guessing there is a lot of added sugar to them, but they're really, really good. And it's like my friend said, they're better than candy. So it's just these salted almonds, roasted and salted almonds. Usually what are tiding me over right before a meal when I'm waiting on my friends to go to the dining center. These next ones I actually recently just discovered. The hummus I showed you earlier is made of chickpeas. All hummus is made of chickpeas. What does a chickpea actually taste like? These are hardened chickpeas with sea salt. The next thing is Boom Chicka Pop. The sweetened kind, there's the salty kind. This kind is the, I think this, yeah. This is the lightly sweet. The good thing about these is they're really low in calories, so it's, again, just kind of a good thing you can snack on without feeling too guilty with it. This is more probably something I would eat in the morning. I use this Activia yogurt, and I'll put it in a red Solo cup because I don't have bowls. It's just much easier to throw away a cup than it is to wash a bowl. I'll put yogurt in a cup, and then I'll add things like, this is ground chia seed. This is really high in omega-3 fatty acids and fiber, which is really, really good for you. This is a cereal. I think you're supposed to put it in a bowl, add some milk, like eat it like cereal, but I usually find myself putting it on top of toast or putting it in my yogurt, kind of like I did with this. So this is just really good in general. This is the same brand as the bread I showed you. So you saw all the fruits I have, but in addition to those fruits, I have oranges usually on hand. I have this pineapple, and then I don't have any right now, but I would usually have bananas. So this is just kind of my go-to things, and along with the things you already saw that I can make my sandwiches or my toast with. But other than that, that's usually what I have on hand in my dorm. I hope you guys found this video helpful in picking foods to eat in your dorm. If you did find it helpful, or you did like it, or both, please thumbs this video up and subscribe. Thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video. I don't know what to say.